Go back on the videos and find these things and then leave a comment so we could do this out in public. But they wanted to do it so that it would seem like they were always around. That's the difference. So I'm going to answer some of the questions that I originally had. The reason they wanted to do it this way is to seem like they were always doing this. They weren't. They wanted to seem like they were closer to me than they are. They're not and never were. We're not going to rewrite history. They wanted me to feel, they said, some sort of Catholic guilt. Again, they're trying to keep changing it in a direction off themselves. Like they want the focus on, first the focus they wanted on me. That was like the easiest way to change the focus. Then they wanted to shift the focus to other people. No, the focus must remain on the criminals doing this. They're criminals. They're liars. This is not a rash. We're not going to lie and say that this is a rash and that they're trying to create a rash. That's not a rash. That's a burn. And, you know, the more they talk about these things in that way, it means that they're the ones causing it. They didn't see this up close and personal. I didn't show anyone this. So that's how we know they're the ones causing it. So what I'm going to start doing now is when I do my videos, I'm going to start telling you exactly the points of my body that they said they targeted. They said this morning they targeted right here in my ear, so that they could force me to hear them. Again, that's not how this works at all. So to answer my earlier question about how this works, when I told you they sync the sounds, noises, frequencies to a specific area and make it throb to make you think it's in your head. Once you remove the swelling, once you take away some of the EMF, electromagnetic frequency, the electricity, which is part of the Frey, whatever, microwave effect. Once you take that away, you know it's not in your head. You wouldn't think it's in your head anyway, but part of it is that they want you to think it's in your head so that then you seem like you're going mentally ill. The other part of that is taking away your support network. Stalking you 24/7, provoking people, setting people up. The other big issue is why they wanted to make it seem like they were doing this all along was because people would take their word over mine. Do you understand what I mean? So to answer that big question is, if they seem like they were part of my life for all these years and then suddenly like, Shamega's nuts, she's crazy, then most people would take their side. And that's what this is about, taking sides. And I'm going to call this video Taking Sides. Most people are like, oh, she's obviously crazy. But once I give you thumbnails, I hope you guys can see them, with the paperwork from them during the time, thank you cards, things signed to me, thanking me for years of support, I couldn't have been crazy. It's just not possible. But that's part of what this was supposed to be. That's the reason why they want to surround you with people who will then set you up. I guess that I can't, they just said something else, but I don't want to go in their direction. They surround you with people who are willing to set you up. Like, for example, the reason they couldn't do it to me is because they weren't close to me. Also, the other part was that they keep saying I was supposed to set someone else up. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put out the truth.